Hey guys, it's Charlie with Wyoming Militaria. You got your final installment of Chronicle of the Enlisted Cavalry Spur, U.S. Army Spurs. Want to make a note that there are some different other enlisted spurs, experimental trial variations that I didn't include. Might do that at some other point, but I figured we would wrap this up with just the basic, common, well issued models. So after the model 1903, several years after that, around 1910, the cavalry board and all that got together, reconvened, and they decided to go a totally different direction with spurs. As you can see, these look a lot different than what we've seen before. This here is the model 1911 spur. This is the spur that served the U.S. Army from 1911 all the way until the disbandment of the horse cavalry in 1943. So a couple things I want to show you on these. These are made of nickel steel. They're a pretty robust spur. You don't see a lot of them really broke up or anything. They're a pretty stout spur. They just got straight shanks. They don't have any rowels. Very much so like an English-inspired spur. This particular set's only got one of the straps. Actually had two. They had the one that went under the heel, and then they had another one that went over the top. You can see the buckles here. It would have been for the top, and then they had a strap. Sometimes you'll see these on officer spurs, especially where they had a chain that went underneath, a heel chain. But each side had a buckle on it to correspond. These, sometimes you see marked here and there, different numbers. But where these are actually marked, see how well you can see this, is right in there. These particular ones, made by Rock Island Arsenal in 1916. And then the NS nickel steel. So there's a few different makers marks you see on these. Rock Island is the most desirable one. You also see USAB, that'd be August Boerman, and USWL. I'm probably going to say this wrong. I believe it's Whitehorse La Compete that you see on these. And you see some, shorter shanks, longer shanks. The ones that are actually the Army issue spurs are going to be, say, US on them. You'll see people selling the different ones as US, and technically they're not. This set, because they did make a lot of these on the civilian market too, and they still make spurs that are very similar. This set I want to show off a little bit. This set, we really can't be for certain's military, because if the marks are there, they're rubbed off, which happens sometimes, except for the fact, I just wanted to show these because I had them close. If I can get my phone to focus here, my camera, you can see US 1917. I'm not sure if that's a T or a G over the crossed cannons. So that'd be artillery. But these were engraved right there on the side. Thought that was a neat pair of spurs. Figured I'd drag them out and show alongside the Rock Island ones. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this has kind of been a long video series, but I figured once we started on it, we would just keep plugging through them, get through them. Anyways, hope you guys, enjoyed them. Hope you guys learned something. Remember to like and follow the page. If you're watching us on YouTube, remember to subscribe to the channel. Check out our for sale album. We do have items for sale listed on our Facebook page. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks.